Ghost fire. Late at night, I lay in bed, unable to sleep. The wind howled outside, and the rustling of leaves sounded like whispers in the darkness. It was already 2 a.m. I turned on my computer, hoping for a distraction. On the desktop, I noticed a new folder named Ghost Fire. I had never seen it before. Curious, I opened it. The screen went black, and a document with blood-red text appeared. Take me away. It's so cold. I don't want to be here alone. My hand trembled as I quickly deleted the file, trying to shake off the unease. I lay back down, hoping to sleep, but the unsettling feeling lingered. I eventually fell into a strange dream. I was in a foggy, desolate field. As I walked along a narrow path, it led me to an overgrown graveyard. A cold wind blew, sending shivers down my spine. I turned around, but there was nothing there. Just as I began to relax, I saw her, a man in a red kimono, her eyes hollow and bleeding. Paralyzed with fear. I tried to move but couldn't. Suddenly, I slipped and fell, losing consciousness. Before everything went dark, I heard her whisper, "Take me home." When I woke up, daylight was streaming in. It was just a nightmare, but the fear lingered. As I put on my shoes, a dried blade of grass fell out, a grass identical to the one in the graveyard from my dream. I quickly brushed it off and left the house. During the day, I managed to forget the nightmare. But as night fell, the unease returned. My room was dark, and I noticed a faint flickering light in the corner, like a ghostly flame. I turned on the lights, and it disappeared. Shaken, I decided to go to bed early. Just as I was about to turn off my computer, the screen flickered to life, and the Ghost Fire folder reappeared. My heart raced. I had deleted it, so how was it back? Trembling, I clicked on it. The document appeared again. "It's so cold, take me home." Terror gripped me. I tried to delete the file again, but it wouldn't go away. In a panic, I shut down the computer and fled the room. Days later, I read about Ghost Fire in an old Japanese text. It described Ghost Fire as the spirit of the dead seeking to return home. Cold sweat ran down my back as I remembered the woman in the kimono. That night, while sitting alone, I heard frantic knocking on my door. I cautiously approached, and through the peephole, I saw her, the woman from my dream, staring back at me. Terrified, I opened the door, and she lunged at me, her cold hands gripping my throat. "Take me home," she whispered, as my vision blurred and everything went dark. The next morning, sunlight filled the room. I lay motionless on the floor, my body cold and lifeless. The computer screen flickered on, and the Ghost Fire file was still there, waiting for the next person to help her restless spirit find peace. But this time, she wasn't alone. She had taken me with her, forever.